Hi everyone. I wanted to come on here and explain to you guys the foundation and the concealer really quick. I had another video that was a lot longer, but I wanted to do a quick one because we have so many girls that have gotten the new foundation and they've gotten the concealer, and I just want to make sure that you guys know how to use it properly, to know the consistency of it and all of the ins and outs of using it. So I figured I'd hop on here real quick in all my glory of after a shower getting ready for bed to show you guys exactly how I use it and how Taryn uses it, and that way you'll know. And I'm also going to show you guys a bunch of different brushes, because I know that's been a question of a lot of the girls. Do you need to buy the brush from them? No, you absolutely do not. You can use whatever you are comfortable with. Use that, and if you want to get a better brush later, by all means, I'm your girl. But like I said, I will show you a few of the different brushes, and one of them's Target, and two of them are going to be actually two of them are going to be Target, and it's the e.l.f. brand, and then the other two are the Younique. And so just to show you the difference of the brushes, let's see if you can see. These are the four brushes that I have, and I particularly like this one. This one is a Younique powder puff brush. Say that 3 times quick. Anyways, this is the powder puff, and this is what I started with, so that's kind of what I like to use. So this is the one that I stick with. They just now came out with this new foundation brush, which is really cool, and I explained that in detail on the other video, so I'm not going to get too far into the schematics of the brush. But this is their new foundation brush. I don't care for it, but it's a personal preference. So like I said, you're not limited to, you have to use a certain thing. Use what you want. If you want to use your fingers, if that's what you're used to, use your fingers. It's all up to you, baby. So I also have, I believe this is these are both e.l.f. and they are Target. So this one is one of those, let's see if you can see it, flatter ones that you can use for foundation or you can use for concealer. I know some people use those. This one is more compact, like the foundation brush, but it's kind of in between. It's in between both. So, have at whatever makes you happy and whatever makes it easy for you. So, onward and upward. I've already showered, washed my face, toned it with the rose water, put my moisturizer on. I'm going to touch on primer because it is something that really kind of goes hand in hand with the foundation. I haven't really pushed it too much because, once again, it's a personal preference. I have never used primer because I really didn't know what it was for. So once I got introduced to it, I thought, well, it came, no, I don't think this did come in my kit. I can't remember if it came in my kit or if I purchased it, but once I started using it, I absolutely love it. It's really a silky finish. It's kind of weird when you feel it, but it goes on really silky, and you only use about the size of a pea, and you rub it in circles all over until you get it rubbed in really well. And basically what it does is it minimizes the wrinkles and the fine lines. It fills in your pores so the makeup doesn't settle into your pores or the fine lines. That way you can, hold on, sorry, I don't know how to turn all the stuff off so people don't jump into it. But basically fills everything in so you have a smooth, clean canvas to put your foundation on. And I know people my age and up, we're getting the lines, we're getting the bags, we're getting all that fun stuff. So young girls, take note. Take care of your skin. Cleanse it, moisturize it, do all that stuff, because I didn't think it would come back to haunt me, and it has. I was never a face washer, but since I've got my Younique stuff, I have become a face washer. So, and I've noticed the difference. Their stuff, my lines are getting less. My bags, I have my days. I'm exhausted today. I had 2 littles. And so it's been one of those days that was a longer one. So I'm tired. So it shows. So anyways, the primer, I'm trying to think. Primer is $39, and you can get it on my party link. If it's something you're interested in, if you have any questions about it, shoot them at me, because I can answer anything that you need answered. Choice. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, you don't. But I really like it, so it's a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the concealer, because in my other video I told you guys that I have obviously the dark circles and the bags, and I have flaws. I've broken blood vessels and stuff like that, and depending on what time of the month, you have all that good stuff that you get as a girl. But I use my concealer a lot. This is the Touch concealer, and it's the bomb. It's the bomb. It covers everything. It is a little bit thicker consistency, so people, some people like it, some people don't. But with that being said, you can thin it out. It doesn't have to be as thick as, it comes out of the tube. I like it thick because I want maximum coverage. Just one second, get rid of that. And then, but people who don't, you don't have to, got these nice little blending buds, and you can dampen them. I dampen it with the rose water that we have, which is like the toner. You can dampen it with water, and all you do is you just constantly work that, in and thin it out and spread it out. You don't want to wipe, you want to pounce. And then you just thin it out to where you get enough coverage that you like, that, works for you. So it doesn't have to be thick like it comes out. And I'm telling you, the stuff, it's crazy. You only have to use the tiniest amount. So this stuff will last. It's one thing about Younique that I absolutely love, and the reason why I wanted to show you do a video on it, because you're going to be amazed at how little of the product that you have to use. I'm telling you, my foundation, I've had, this one I just got, but I have another one here that I've had for 2 years. And most people will be like, 2 years? And it's probably half full. But people say 2 years, and you're like, but I'm going to show you how we use it. We don't touch it. Nothing is touching it to make, to get bacteria, for anything to grow. And so I've had no problems, no separating, no nothing. It doesn't smell. So like I said, 2 years, 2 years. Can't say enough about the liquid foundation. That's my favorite for myself. And if you want a liquid to powder matte finish that is flawless, it looks like you were airbrushed. It has optical diffusers in it, so it is, it basically blurs out all the imperfections. And so for me, I really, really love this foundation. I can't say enough about it. I'm still in the process of trying all the other ones, and I'm going to be honest. I know it sounds ridiculous coming from me because, I am a presenter, but so far there is not one thing that I've tried that I didn't like, and I'll be honest with you, except, like I said, the brush. I don't care for it. There's nothing bad about it. I just don't like it for me. So if I don't like something, I'll tell you. And, everyone has their own opinion. So, if you want to try it and see how you like it, then by all means, give it a shot. Younique has 14-day money-back guarantee. You just ship it back, and you can either trade it out for something correct or get your money back. No questions asked. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you get something wrong or you don't like it, send it back. It's not a big deal. Get a hold of me. We'll take care of you. You're not stuck with anything. So, like I said, I'm going to quickly do this concealer, do the foundation, just so you can see it, and we won't have a big long video. It's quick and easy, and you can get back to your life. I just wanted to showcase it for the new girls who have all gotten the new stuff, and I'm super excited because I know you're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. I can't wait for you to try it and get back to you and see what your thoughts are on it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the concealer first, and then I'll do the foundation and just show you my application. You can take it for what it's worth and do what you'd like, okay? So in the concealer, I use Velour. Seems to be kind of the middle of the road, the neutral for everybody. Normally what you do, we can color match you. Anybody can be color matched. It's quick and easy, and we should be able to line you up with the right color. And your foundation to concealer, concealer is usually 1 to 2 lighter. If you want it lighter, go lighter. In fact, I'm going to go lighter. This is my 2 lighter. I'm going to go even more lighter. So I want to get more highlighting as well as coverage to get rid of all the imperfections. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to go with another color and try it. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what little you have to use. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And then I'm going to use, in fact, I'm going to use this foundation brush for the concealer. And I'm just going to dab a little bit on. I have to look in this other mirror because I'm blind as a bat. And I just take it up under my eye, bring it down to a V, which highlights everything and gets rid of all the dark for me. And you want it to come down into V because then that brings it up. You know, if you concentrate just on the dark circles or the bags, that's where it's going to highlight. So that's where their eye's going to be drawn, and you don't want it drawn there. You're trying to take away. So like I said, just quickly put that V on. And I'm doing a quick one, so probably if I was going out, I would do probably a little bit more coverage, as in, you know, do a little bit of the forehead, down the center of the nose for that highlight, the chin, the Cupid's bow. And if I was broke out, if, you know, there was something that's not covered in my general area that I do, I would go and cover that. But since I'm going to bed and I'm just briefly just showing you the process, I'm going to make it quick and easy. Any questions though, please don't hesitate to ask me. If you're local, if you need help being shown, I have no problem, you know, coming out and doing this with you, showing you exactly how we do it and make it easy for you. So now I'm going to take my blending bud and I'm going to just dampen it a little bit with the rose water. And then this is how I do my makeup. I take the little blending buds. We do sell them. I can get 3 for $25, but you know, it's up to you what you do or where you get them, whatever works for you. But everything that I'm using, you know, you can get from Younique and you can get from me on my link page. If you have any problems finding the right link, I can help you with that. Like I said, just pounce. Don't rub, because you don't want to waste your product. You know, you're paying money for it. You don't want to waste it. Okay. So this is what I would normally do. And because I had shared with you that I like more full coverage because I don't like the dark circles. That's just my insecurity. I've had them my whole life and I absolutely hate them. So what I normally do for me is do this concealer. I'm going to do the foundation. And then if I was going out, more than likely after I pretty much got most of my face done, I would put more concealer under here. You know, just to cover it a little bit more and then powder up and be done with it. So yeah, that's what works for me. And you know, whatever works for you is good too. So I'm going to go ahead and do the foundation. And this is the important part. On the foundation, hopefully you guys will get, hi Brandy, whoever catches this in the playback that has bought the foundation, I want to tell you, shake it really well. I mean, shake it, shake it, shake it. It is a mineral pigment foundation, and don't be alarmed when you open it and it's watery. It's a watery, you know, texture. It's supposed to be that way. A lot of people think, uh-oh, you know, it's not right. It is. It's perfectly fine. So like I said, shake it. The next step, take everything out of that dropper, squeeze it out, and start new, because you don't want that old foundation in there that's been sitting and sitting, and you don't want to put that on your face. Hi, Debbie. So, like I said, let's start. I'm going to do this because I want to show you all the brushes, like I said. Target, Walmart. I'm a Walmart girl. Whatever works. I do have the Younique brush, and that's what I started with, so that's what I like. Like I said, don't like the foundation brush from Younique, but that's just me. I don't like it. I big, quick, easy, get in, get out. These two are just a different type, but I've had people ask about the brushes and, do I have to use that brush? No, use your hands. I don't care. You do whatever works for you. It all goes on the same. You may have to use a little more. You may have to use a little less. Everybody's going to find their right niche. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do this side. I'll do this side with my brush that I use, and this is how I do it. And then I'll kind of show you these brushes. So you can see it all works. So what we do then is, like I said, take it out of the dropper, fill the dropper, 4 drops. That's all you need. If you want more, great, but start with 4. Why waste your product? I mean, you don't need to. And then what I do, sorry, I have to look away because I'm blind as a bat. I did the wrong side. Okay, cool. Bear with me, girls. So what I do is I just do this all over my face if I was doing on my face, and then circles. And you'll see why I love this brush, because it's huge and I'm done in like a minute. Seriously, rub it, circles, blend it, get that so you don't have that dark, ugly line that people get when they don't blend. And then I'll show you. That's how quick it is. It is so freaking quick. So that's why I love this brush. I just want to be done. Like I said, dries to a powder finish. I know these lights are bright. I'm still working on this setup. I've got to figure out a better system. But you can see, and it looks really yellow to me, but yeah, this light's horrible. But it dries to a powder finish. And like I said before, if you need a little more, put a little more. I would probably, if I wanted to and I was going out, I'd probably put a little bit more under my eye. Just because I like more coverage. I have more crap to cover. I'm old. So, anyways, that's it. It's 4 drops. 4 drops, you can do your whole face. This probably had a lot more because I should have only done 2 drops. I wasn't thinking. And, do it, you're done. And then you can move on if you do powder and all that other fun junk. But I do the concealer and then I do the foundation. And like I said, I do more concealer as I'm completely done just in the spots that I think need touching up. I'm going to show you this brush, e.l.f. Target. Seriously, I don't even think it was more than $5. Do what works for you. Do what your budget allows. Use your hands. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to do one because I'm only going to do down here. So same thing, just rub it in. It's a little bit smaller, so it might take a little more, brushing, but you're still going to get the same effect. It all works the same. The light is horrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then, where's my other brush? This is the foundation brush, and it's very condensed, very packed, really super soft, like a sable brush, and it has a little divot in the end, and that's where you put the foundation. And I mean, it's great and all. I'm just used to the big brush, and it just seems like it takes forever with this brush. So that's my preference. Same thing. Circles. I love this foundation. I'm telling you, if they ever stop making, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I love how it's powdery and matte finish. And I don't know, it's cool. I can't say enough about it. All right, last one. Let me try this. I'm going to do one on that. Now this one will be really weird for me because it's super small and flat. But it's still, it works. And this stuff spreads good. And that's really why, another reason too, though, that I am liking the primer, because the primer goes in on top of the foundation already, you know, blurring the imperfections and the fine lines. The primer just kind of floats your face in all the pores with the good stuff, so the makeup doesn't get in your pores and you get blackheads. And it also just kind of makes everything smooth, like you have a smooth canvas. It's hard to, God, I need like the camera this big because I'm so freaking blind. Okay, so that is it. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, though, if it does look like powdery and stuff, if you can really see that. Okay, Debbie, I'll show you the brushes again. Sorry, it's hard for me to see the words, so I have to go back. So this one is the Younique foundation, the liquid foundation brush. It's, sorry. Okay, Debbie, I probably don't have you back since I lost you. I'm still learning. I need to figure out how to turn off notifications, because when people light up my phone, it kicks me out of the live. I thought I had the notifications turned off. But you can hopefully get this on the playback if you don't bounce on here pretty soon. But what I was saying is, this is the Younique liquid foundation brush. It's the new one. Has a little divot in the end to put your foundation in. It's $32. It works really good. I just like the big brush. This is Younique as well. This is the powder puff brush. Hi, Lauren. And this is the one that I use. I really like this one compared to this one because I can do more of my face and it's quicker and I can get out the door. I'm not, you know, taking forever to do my makeup. So Debbie, this was the liquid foundation. This is the powder puff brush. This is what I started with, so this is what I use. This one is $32 as well, but I love it. I love it. It's well worth the $32. And I'm not usually a big spender, but this brush is definitely worth it. The other two that I showed you are e.l.f. They're both e.l.f. brand, and they're both from Target. And I want to say neither one of them are over $5. So use whatever works for you, whatever is, you know, if you want expensive, expensive. If you want cheap, cheap. If you want your hands, use your hands. It really doesn't matter what the stuff it's going to go on. Equally as good. So, you know, just use what's good for you. If you want to use blending buds, you can use blending buds. These are really new to me, so I'm learning with these, but I do love it for putting on the concealer and covering up the dark circles. So, you know, you can just really get into those fine places and bounce it out to where you thin it out and get the coverage that you want. So, like I said, on Lauren, I'm not sure, you probably missed it, but you can re-watch them if you want. But I kind of showcased the, oh, that's not all, foundation tonight. And so, once again, doing the concealer, the Touch Mineral Concealer, which is, Skin Perfecting Concealer is $29. And then I'm doing the Liquid Touch Foundation, which is $39. And the coverage is matte powder finish. Love this stuff. I mean, if I seriously had to have one thing for an island, it would be a toss-up between the mascara and the foundation, because this foundation rocks. So, let me recap real quick. When you get it, it is going to be very liquidy and watery. It's supposed to be that way. It's not going to be thick and, you know, like you're used to. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be real sheer and watery. So all you need to do is shake it really well, get all that stuff mixed up really, really good. And then the other thing to remember is empty out your dropper before you put it on your brushes, your hands, whatever you're using to apply it. You know, clear that dropper of anything that's been sitting in there and, you know, pull up new. 4 drops, 4 little drops on your brush, and it will cover your face completely. I mean, probably more than you actually need on some of us. Some of us need a little more, but we won't get into that. Kids, see that? The glitter in the hair, that's kids. But anyways, like I said, I just wanted to cover these quickly so you guys know how to use them. You know what they're for because a lot of you just purchased these. Any questions, holler at me. I'm here. I can help you if it's not right, if the color's not right. If you need to be color matched, you know, if you've never used Younique and you need to know, well, hey, you know, I use CoverGirl or I use Mary Kay or I use whatever, we can color match you and get you the right color. Anything you buy from us, 14 days, money back. If you don't like it, doesn't work. If it's a color, we can fix it, you know, if you want, but if you don't want to, you can have your money back. So less the shipping and handling. So 14 days, be mindful of that. If you don't like the product, if we can't get it fixed for you, but I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I haven't had anybody not like anything yet. And so, and if there's something you guys want me to show, I'm thinking I'll probably do mascara next just to show you guys, how that works. Cause the mascara is the bomb. I'm telling you, it is the bomb. And if you're like me and you can't put fake eyelashes on, you don't need to anymore. And you can take it with you and you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to get the glue on, trying to keep them on. You can just do the mascara and I'm telling you, you're going to love it. So I will do the mascara tomorrow. And then I also want to show you guys like a quick 5-minute face. I mean, maybe 8 minutes if pushing it. The other day I challenged myself and I had to go somewhere with Jim really quick. I mean, we had to meet somebody and we were going to be late. So I was running like crazy and I seriously took a shower, got done, got out. And I mean, I was running. I'm all, okay, foundation, concealer. I couldn't do like an in-depth job, but enough to go and meet somebody that was presentable. And hi, Brandy, sorry. I haven't learned how to do the notifications. And so anybody who texts me or anything, it kicks me off. So I've got to get Jim in here to teach me because he's my computer person and I know nothing. So I'm sorry you guys got kicked off, but you should be able to play back and get everything you missed. I went over the brushes again and all of that. I'm going to do mascara tomorrow. And then I was saying I want to do a 5-minute face. Okay, 5 to 8 minute face if you're going to be real. That's okay. Thank you. I know I'm really nervous doing this because I'm not used to being out there. So I'm just going with it. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to have to get back up and go again. But I'm going to do the mascara and then I'm going to do the quick face. And like I said, I don't think I've ever done my face that fast. I was like so impressed that I was done. In fact, Jim was impressed because he's usually waiting on me and I was waiting on him. So I seriously like boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, I need to show these girls how fast I can get this face on. And that is concealer, foundation, blush, bronzer, powder, and eyeliner and mascara. So it can be done. You know, you can take long and do a really fancy face. I have my days where, you know, I don't feel like doing anything but this. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, definitely ask me, send me messages. If you want to just, you know, PM me or text me, whatever, I can help you. I can color match you. If you're used to a certain product, we can get you color matched. Once again, anything can be returned in 14 days. You can get your money back. You don't have to like it. You don't have to exchange. If you're within your 14 days, less the shipping and handling, you can get your money back. But I'm telling you, I really don't think you're going to have that problem. You're going to love it. But, you know, it's there if you need it. And so if it's the wrong color, it's happened. It happened to Taryn. It was the first time for my upline to ever deal in the last 3 years with a color that didn't go right. And so because Taryn's so fair, you know, it took a minute to get her figured out, but they got her figured out and she's got the right color and she's rocking it. So, you know, it's easy peasy. So like I said, hi Belinda. I hope you're feeling better today, hon. Catch all these in the playback. I'm sorry, there's going to be 3 of them now because I got cut off with messages coming in. I've definitely got to work on getting the notifications turned off. But I showed the foundation, showed the concealer, showed all 4 of these brushes, so you don't have to have the fancy unique brushes like these 2. These are Target e.l.f. brushes, no more than probably $5. And worst case scenario, you got these. You know, some people are old school and use their hands, so it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to put your makeup on with, put your makeup on with it. I'm not here to sell you a $32 brush. You know, if you want a $32 brush, I am, but it's not necessary. You know what? I'm a Walmart Target girl. If it works, it works. So, try it. I'm serious. You guys, you will love it. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, why did I not know about this? So, and then you're going to be hooked like Taryn and I, and you're going to be a slave to your paycheck and makeup and finding room for it all. So, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, and I will show you. It'll probably be late because I have the kiddos tomorrow again. But I'll do mascara. I'm going to really try and do a up close and personal mascara because I'm so blind and you know I can't see squat. But I've got some mirrors here, and we're gonna work with it until I can get the legit setup. But try to show you up close like this, you know, just how easy it is and how quick it is, and how you can go simple as 1 coat to 2 or 3 coats if you're like me and you have faith in Tammy Faye Baker and, you know, want caterpillar spider eyes, because that's me. I like them thick. I like them thick and long. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll do, if I have time tomorrow, well, that probably won't work. I was gonna say I could do the 5-minute face, 5 to 8. I'm gonna say 5 to 8 minute face tomorrow, but I could maybe do that and then just do the mascara, but that'll take my time off. But, you know, let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see the quick face, let me know, you know, put it in the comments and stuff, and I can do that for you and show you how quick. Now, there was no eyeshadow on that run because that takes me a little bit longer, but I'm serious. I had the concealer, the foundation, the blush, the bronzer, eyeliner, mascara, and lips gone. And I mean, I'm 8 to 10 minutes. I mean, I know it wasn't even that long. So we were out the door, and I was waiting on him for once. So yeah, that was a miracle. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and, you know, leave me comments if you have any questions, or message me, or call me, or text me. Okay? See you later. Have a good night.